Spoilers for the Curse of Strahd adventure, Death House. Last year, one of my players in my campaign decided that he would run a Halloween one-shot. We all made our characters and showed up to play, or at least some of us did. 2 players didn't come because they decided they'd rather be out partying than rolling dice and doing math in somebody's basement. What losers, am I right? I had made a halfling rogue detective named Dax Buckley, the best detective in Waterdeep, or so he claimed at least. The next character was an elf named Florence the Talkative, and I know this must come as a huge surprise after hearing the name, but he was actually a bard. Then the last character was named Harry, and was literally just Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. We met up outside of a creepy abandoned house, having each been hired separately. So, why exactly are we going into the, super creepy abandoned house just sitting there? Why don't we just, leave this place behind and go to that new restaurant that opened on Main Street? No, we will go into this place and figure out the truth of what happened, so we can get our payment and spread the word that the greatest detective in Waterdeep has solved yet another case. We have already gotten our payment, so we could just leave and nobody would be any wiser. Nonsense, where is your sense of adventure? No more debate, we're going in! Dax runs and smacks into the door before falling to the ground. I think the door might be locked. Later, once we had entered the main room on the first floor, Dax and Harry were distracted looking at an ancient and expensive painting. Meanwhile, Florence decided to change into his alternate costume, which was an old-styled black dress. So, do you think it has some kind of symbolism or something? Maybe, but I think we should start looking— Ah! A ghost! No, it's just me, Florence. Florence, why didn't you tell us you were a ghost? I'm not a ghost, I just changed my clothes. That's exactly what a ghost would say. Later, while we are investigating a room on the second floor, we hear a creepy, ghostly singing coming from upstairs. Harry begins to freak out, and Dax gives him an inspiring speech about how they will kill any ghost they come across. While he did this, Florence used a spell to speak in Harry's head. I am a ghost, and I am coming to kill you. Ah! That's the spirit, let's get him! Dax and Harry reach the 3rd floor and get into a fight with a suit of armor that comes alive, and once we defeat it, we see a spectral figure exit the armor and walk through one of the walls. Right after this happens, Florence comes up the stairs. We keep searching the place and find a bedroom. Let's rest here for the night, I need some spell slots back. Sleep. In a place literally called Death House. Are you serious? What about the ghost? Maybe he'll come back to kill us. Don't be ridiculous, ghosts don't exist. Yeah, but does the ghost know that? Alright, how about this? We sleep here for the night, and after the investigation we go to that restaurant you mentioned earlier. Deal? In what world does this sound like a good— and you're both asleep? Great. Dax decides to sit in the corner of the room and stay on watch for the night. After around an hour, the spectral figure from before enters the room. Guys, hey guys, there's a ghost here, wake up! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hey there, friend, wanna play a game or something? I think I brought— The specter attacks Dax, and with a single attack drops him to 1 hit point left, and 3 maximum hit points. Wake up people! Zoinks! The specter goes to attack Florence as he is waking up and kills him with 1 attack, so I'm gonna take that as a no to the offer to play cards. Dax dies in that room as Harry runs out the front of the building into the street. He ends up being the only survivor as he finally gets to go to that restaurant he so wanted to eat at, and that is where the one-shot ends.